What is up, everybody? My name is Kailh and this is my custom GK61 keyboard. Really quick before we get things rolling here, please remember to hit that sub button and that like button if you're enjoying the video. That really does help me out. Also, feel free to turn those notifications on as well. And also, I'm streaming here on YouTube now every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday, just about usually early afternoon West Coast time. So feel free to drop by and check that out as well. Playing Apex Legends, testing out some new mice and keyboards, opening them up, all that good stuff. You don't want to miss it. All right, let's get into it. I'm just going to break this keyboard down piece by piece, starting with the actual board, the PCB itself. And that is the GK61, but you already probably knew that because you watched the beginning of the video and you saw the title. Anyways, I picked this PCB specifically because it was cheap, it was readily available, it's hot swappable with any Cherry compatible switch, which I knew was one that I wanted to get. There's also some software available for this. It's not really great software, but it's still software nonetheless. I use the software to set up media controls, so I have to hit FN and W in order to swap to a different function layer, and then I press A, S, or D depending on what I want to do. Kinda clunky. I wish that there was a way to do it with FN plus another key, but I haven't figured that out yet. If somebody knows how to do that with the GK61 software, by the way, that'd be really great if you could drop a comment down below and tell me how to do it. But for now, we're just gonna have to do this kind of clunky workaround. I mean, it works fine, I guess. It's definitely not preferred, but it'll work. This PCB can also come with Bluetooth, but I haven't had great experiences with Bluetooth in the past, plus it was more expensive, and I knew I wasn't gonna use the Bluetooth anyways, so I just got the regular wired version of this keyboard. You can get this for around $50 to $60 from a variety of places like Amazon. I got mine off of eBay. There's also Banggood. I think AliExpress probably has this as well. There are also some versions of this with a metal case or a wooden case. I got the plastic case because, again, it was the cheapest, around that $50 to $60. I think I paid about $55. You also see a lot of GK61 boards because a lot of companies will take this board, add their own switches that they like, or their own keycaps that they like, or they have produced, slap their own branding on it, and then sell it. The Asceni one is one of these keyboards. Nothing wrong with that. It's just something to be aware of if you are buying one of these keyboards or anything like that. It's just good to know. All right, on to the switches. These switches are Kailh Box Jades from Novelkeys, and they are absolutely excellent. I will be using some more colorful language here, but I want this video monetized, so I'm just gonna say that they are very, very good. These have an actuation force of 50 grams and a bottom out force of 60 grams, which means that they're a little bit harder to press down than blue switches, and I like that about them. I'll get into why in a little bit. I'm a super heavy-handed typist and gamer, as I'm sure you'll hear in the sound test when I roll that in just a second, so I never have any issues with not pressing these switches down or thinking that I did, anything like that. It's all groovy here. Again, these are Kailh Box Jade switches from Novelkeys. They come in packs of 10 for $3.40, which is actually pretty good. I got 70 switches for $23.80, not bad at all. All right, so now seems like a good a time as any to go ahead and roll that sound test. So go ahead and have a listen to these awesome switches. These have a really nice click. I could listen to these all day. All right, so I'm just gonna go through some stats here real quick for those of you that do care about the actual numbers. So these have a actuation force of 50 grams and a bottom out force of 60 grams. I know I already said that, but I'm just saying it again. They also have a 3.6 millimeter travel distance actuating at 1.8 millimeters. I really like these switches for FPS gaming, specifically Overwatch and Apex. Those are the two that I play the most of. I like having very intentional movements, both with WASD, my actual character movement, and with my ability usage. I don't want to accidentally be, throwing out Diva Bombs or Zarya Graviton Surges, anything like that, or accidentally using abilities when maybe I should have used them better. The thicker switch, I guess, means that I need to very intentionally press the key. I need to be sure about my ability usage and makes everything more intentional. I know it's kind of a weird concept, and this is just me personally. You might find that you want a speedier switch just because you want the fastest reaction possible. I'm not like that, but yeah, to each their own. I will say though that because these aren't super easy to press, if you're playing a game that involves a lot of button mashing, like I know Star Wars The Old Republic, whenever I'm playing that, I do not want to be using this keyboard because I'm pressing a lot of different buttons all the time, and it's just a lot. My hand gets sore after a while, so I swap over to an easier switch for that. Last piece of the keyboard, the keycaps. Now, I am not going to talk about these a ton because I'm actually going to be replacing these keycaps soon. I just got a cheap $20 set off of Amazon with knowing that I was going to replace them at some point. These are just kind of for the time being. So these keycaps get dirty really easily. There's just gunk and grime that you have to clean off. Like my tab key, there's just this goo on it right now, and it's kind of gross. And I don't have this problem with any other keycaps, so I know it's just not my hands being gross or anything like that. It's these keycaps and the way that they're just grease magnets. They're not good, and they don't feel very good either. I do, however, like the look of these keycaps, the colored keycaps around the side, the printing being on, I guess, the bottom face of the keycap. I think that that's a really great spot for printing. This way it doesn't fade from finger oils or anything like that. But yeah, I really think that the cons outweigh the pros with these keycaps. So I'm going to turn things over to you, my lovely viewers. If there's a set of keycaps that you think that I should check out that's under $50, feel free to drop it down in the comment section below. Drop a link, just drop the name of it, where I could find them, anything like that, and I will take a look. Whoever's keycaps I do end up buying, if I end up buying anybody's keycaps, you get a gold star for the day, so congratulations. Also, the keyboard cable that I use is the cable from Asceni. It's the Aviator cable. If you just search on Amazon, Asceni cable, you'll find it. Right now, they are in stock, $30. These things run out fast. So I'm recording this June 11th, by the way, so if they're out of stock on the 12th or whenever I upload this, I'm sorry. But right now, June 11th, 2020, they're in stock. Go get one right now. Link down in the description below for pretty much everything that I've talked about today. All right, everybody, that is going to go ahead and do it for me today. Remember to hit that like and the sub button on your way out if you enjoyed the video. Check out the YouTube streams, all that good stuff. Also, there is a lot happening in the world right now, so I'm just gonna say Black Lives Matter. If you can't protest, talk about it, spread awareness on social media, make a donation, just do something to promote the cause, just something. Yeah, and stay safe out there, please. Okay, cool, I'm out of here. See y'all in the next one. Peace. Okay, now we go. Oh my god! I'm a laser!